Hello to my beautiful water signs out there. Welcome to my channel, Astro Cheryl, and this is your monthly forecast for April 2026. Welcome and thank you for being a part of the channel. Okay, before I get into the reading, I just want to let you know that I shuffled all of the cards before the recording, and there is a lot of energy in the sign of Aries, and wherever Aries is in your astral chart is the area that you'll experience the most intense energy. Okay, we have a stellium, which is three or more planets in the sign of Aries, but they're all moving in forward motion. And when all of the planets are moving in forward motion, it accelerates change. Okay, so time is moving pretty quickly. Whatever is happening in our lives is unfolding faster. So just be aware of how you respond to the energy, because Mars is also in the sign of Aries, and Mars rules Aries, and Mars and Aries are both reactive. Okay? And the best thing you can do for yourself this month is try to work out, do some jogging, and try not to, get into any types of confrontations, because, you know, the energy is really hot with the stellium. Okay, and who knows who wants to back down? So somebody has to take the upper road and be higher minded in their life situation during this time, because it's definitely intense. All right? Or you can just stay close to home, but not everybody can do that. Okay, but that's just a heads up. So let's get into your astro, your tarot reading for April 2026. And I am talking to the water signs, okay? So we have a woman holding a coin, and that's number 42, which equals to 6, and 6 represents your sixth house. Okay, and what you don't see coming is attachment. Okay, and that is number 5. All right, so you may be subconsciously attached to things that are no longer serving you, and it's showing up to help you correct that for yourself. Okay, so this is about love, because I'm putting in a love message here, because we have a whole lot of fire energy, and a lot of times fire energy want to lock heads and take a stance. So we need to bring more love into the situation, no matter what that situation looks like. So for the month, we have practice compassion. Okay, so this is something for you, and this is your nature anyway, water signs. So see things from a fresh perspective, so you don't have to absorb someone else's energy and be that person. You can set your boundary and or boundaries, and look at it in a different way. So what you don't see coming is romance. Okay, so this could be happening in your fifth house of creativity. Romance is in that house, your hobbies. So lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection. And this could also represent your seventh house. But usually the romance is in the house of joy, lots of fun. Okay? And it could also be in, as I said before, it could be in your sixth house with the woman holding a coin. All right, so let's see what the astrology chart want to share. I mean, the astrology deck. And this is Gemini, a sign. So water signs, it could be a Gemini person. This is communication. And Gemini represents your third house, your local community. So the energy is communicative, mischievous, lively, witty, and informative. Stimulating exchange is possible. Yeah, but we have to be careful with, too much shop talk because, you know, during this time we don't know, who you're interacting with and what house is activated or how they're going to respond to, your wittiness. So you just have to, be careful and observe more during this time. Okay, and what you don't see coming is Jupiter, planet of luck, wishes, and expansion. Okay, wherever Jupiter is in your chart, it expands things. So, if there's trouble abound, it's going to be more trouble. Okay, but if there's more love, it's going to be, if there's love around, it's going to be more love. Okay, so let's see, what is the situation? What is the situation for the water signs? The Seven of Raphael. Time to make a decision, be clear on what you want, and take action. A need for detoxification. Okay, water signs, detoxing, thinking clearly. This is the Seven of Cups here. And that's, the house of confusion and being clear and making the conscious decisions that's necessary. Okay, so we have the Queen of Ariel, which is the Queen of Pentacles, upside down, reversed. So she's mature, practical, generous, and happy, upright. Nurture yourself and those you love. The ability to make anything more beautiful, practical, and wise advice. So during this time, there is energy out there that is not being practical, okay, and not giving the best advice because the Queen is in reverse. So just be careful. There could be some feminine energy out there that wants to argue about, anything. Okay, so let's see what the tarot want to share with us. Even though we know the situation is about making a decision with the Seven of Cups. So we have, wow, third time, the Strength card. Okay, and this is about your being intuitive. This is fire energy, Leo. We have the Four of Coins. This is showing up again too. This is the third reading. This is about the past, holding on and letting go of things. Okay, different deck. readings are showing up, pretty similar. We have the Chariot here who's coming in. And in this particular deck, it's like it's coming in for someone. The Chariot is coming really fast, and this person doesn't see it coming. So we have the Seven of Wands. Okay, and this is about, standing your ground. All right. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. It's your turn, okay, to do what you want to do. This is about cycles. And this is the Nine of Swords. I didn't show you. Head games, whatever it is you got in your head is worrying you. Then we have the Knight of Swords. He's coming in to speak the truth and resolve or dissolve any unnecessary clapback. That just came to mind. I don't know, what the true story is going on, but hey, we have the Three of Cups here, and this is like, a moment where you can have some clarity and just enjoy the moment. We have the Knight of Wands. He's definitely coming in pretty quickly. So we have two knights in here, water signs. So that could be an indication that there is two. Yeah, the Seven of Raphael also indicates that you have to make a decision between two things, okay? So we have the Emperor. This is the teacher, the father. Aries energy. And this is water. So this represents an older person. And, okay, the Three of Swords. This is about a third party situation that happened, that's happening, or, you know, that could happen. So we have the Two of Cups right beneath that. Okay, and it's definitely relationship themed here. Wow. Okay. This last week is showing up really clearly. So let's see. I'm trying to, give the deck the Magician. Okay. The Moon. The Ten of Wands. The Moon is showing up again. There's a reveal that's coming through with this Moon energy. Okay, and we have the Ten of Wands. I didn't show you the Moon, but here's the Moon. Okay. And we also have the Magician. Okay. Somebody is manifesting something, and the Moon is going to reveal the results. Wow. Okay, and we have the Ten of Wands. There is something that fiery energy, some passion, something passionate is ending. Because this is a Ten of Wands. letting go of what no longer serves you. And it looks like third chakra energy as well. All right. And this is the Eight of Swords. Okay, someone moving on or don't want to face reality, the truth, because swords are about intellectual truth. And what you don't see coming is the Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Coins. So there is definitely some traction, some movement going on. Someone is coming in and he's showing up a lot. And behind that, I just wanted to just share the lovers. This is a higher love. This is a love from, it's like a soulmate love situation that's coming in for you, water signs. Okay, so we have the Strength card, we have the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the Magician. Wow. So there is some magic that's happening for you, that is being, you're creating and manifesting, okay? Because we have the Magician here, and he is the great manifester. And the Strength card is about, your higher level of intuition. So you know what you know, and you know what you want. And the Wheel of Fortune is all about timing. And this is your time to have what it is that you deserve, okay? And with this Gemini energy up here, it's all about intellectual communication. All right, so we have the Four of Coins here, holding on to the past. We have the Nine of Swords, this intellectual stuff in your head. And we have the Emperor and the Moon. Okay, so the Emperor's energy, this is an Aries energy, this is fire. This energy is about taking action, okay, and not being at a standstill or not letting it get to your head and change your thought process. And the Moon, okay, is always going to reveal what has been hidden. So during this new moon in Aries, there's something that's going to come out in the open for you to have confidence that what you want is coming, okay? And it's coming fast because we're looking at the Chariot, and we're looking at the Knight of Wands, and he's in a rush as well. So the Chariot energy is related to the Moon. Okay, so this is some emotional stuff, but you don't see how fast it's coming. You cannot see that. It's coming as quickly as it is. And then we have this Knight of Swords that's coming in very fast. And then we have the Ten of Swords, where letting go and forgiving, yourself, for your, past experiences. Because we also have the Three of Swords here, and that is, also about, three-party situations, and you are releasing yourself of that. and you don't have to be in competition with that energy. So you are releasing and letting go. This is the Ten of Wands. I'm sorry, I said the Ten of Swords. But it is an ending, and this is, about, how much effort you put into something. You're letting that go. Now we have the Seven of Wands, and you are standing in your zone. Okay, you are in the zone, you're standing your ground, and you are holding yourself fixed. It's like you've taken a stance, you know what you want, and it's not going to be any deterrence or anything deterring you from knowing that truth, okay? You know your truth, and you're standing in your truth right now. But sometimes these other energies come through, and it's part of this, the head game, the patterns that you've were brought up in, that sometimes show themselves when things are not, when you're not feeling right. It might be that you might be a lonely person, and being that lonely person, you might have to deal with all this on your own. So sometimes, those past energies seep in. But, finding some type of relief with the Three of Cups, giving yourself some time out to go and have some fun is a way of releasing some of the pressure, because when you do that, you are clear on this Two of Cups energy. It gets real vibrant, okay, and certain, and in your heart of hearts that it's coming. And then we have the Eight of Wands, to swords to end things up. Okay? This is about your intellectual thought process. Okay? So it's time for you to take a look in the mirror and let go of those thought processes that no longer serves you. The first thing that came to mind is, I'm looking at the man in the mirror. Oh yeah, I'm asking him to change his ways. That song, Michael Jackson. So this is what this Eight of Swords is reminding me of. So I am just saying this to you. Take a look at yourself and let go of what does not look good, okay? And that's the change right there. So be the change that you want to see around you. All right, water signs, this is your reading for April 2026. And until next time, bye for now. If you want to take a chance, look at yourself and make that change.